Welcome back to That Money Guy, and today we'll be discussing the best credit cards out there. So this beautiful card right here was my first ever credit card. I got it when I was 18 and about to be a college student. It was by far awesome. It gives you a $200 sign-up bonus, so if you spend $1,000 in the first 90 days, you get $200. And if you are flying far away to college, you can just spend it on some airplane tickets. It lets you choose your 3% cashback category every month, so if you want to change categories, you can. And the categories include gas, online shopping like Amazon, dining, so any fast food restaurant, travel like Uber, and, airlines, drugstores, like CVS, or home improvement furnishings, and 2% back on grocery stores and wholesale clubs like Costco and Sam's. 1% cashback on all other purchases. Just remember, this applies only to the first $2,500 in your purchases every quarter, but the 1% is unlimited cashback. So, there's no expiration on rewards, and this beautiful card comes with no annual fee. And if you're a Bank of America customer with a checking account, you can deposit that into your checking account and get 10% extra cashback on your cashback. So if you got like $100 in cashback, you can get an extra $10 just for being a Bank of America customer. Also, I'm not getting paid to promote this card for Bank of America. This is just such an awesome card. Next up, we have the Wells Fargo Propel American Express card. Unfortunately, you can only apply for this card if you're 21 or over. But if you spend $3,000 in purchases in the first 3 months, pay some car insurance or other bills that you have, you can earn 30,000 bonus points, which is equivalent to $300. And it gives you 3 points back on eating and drinking, riding and driving. So that includes gas stations, ride shares like Uber and Lyft, fly and stays, so flights, hotels, homestays, and car rentals, and popular streaming services like Netflix. And you get 1 point back on all other purchases. Also, like Bank of America, this has no annual fee and no foreign currency conversion, unlike Bank of America, which has 3%. And the intro APR for the first 12 months is 0, along with balance transfers. Some additional benefits include cell phone protection if you pay your phone bill with this card, up to $600 in protection, not including theft. And this beautiful card lets you transfer over points to your friends and family with other Wells Fargo cards, especially this one, which is the Wells Fargo Visa Signature Card, which gives you 50% or more value when redeemed for airfare. So that 30,000 bonus points that you got can be turned into $450 if you transfer it over to this card. Furthermore, this card gives you 5 times reward points earned for the first $12,500 spent on gas, grocery, and drugstore purchases, but only for the first 6 months. So basically 5% cash back for the first 6 months. Just as a small side note, you have to wait at least 15 months from the date of application of a prior Wells Fargo credit card before you can qualify for another bonus from a different Wells Fargo credit card. So wait those 15 months if you want these 2 cards. Next up, we have the Fidelity 2% cashback card with no annual fee and a $100 sign-up bonus. Although I think you have to call now in order to actually use that bonus, because if you sign up using this link, it's no longer eligible. It's unlimited 2% cashback on everyday purchases, no categories. You just pay and you get 2% cash back, but it must be redeemed in an eligible Fidelity account, but those are free, so you can just redeem them into an account that you'll also open in order to get this card. And there's only a 1% foreign transaction fee. The Fidelity credit card is basically the PayPal cashback MasterCard as well, since it gives you 2% cash back on all purchases with no annual fees. However, this card also gives you no foreign transaction fee. Unfortunately, there is no $100 sign-up bonus. And you must have a PayPal account to get this card, which is also free to get, so why not? Next up from their wallet, we have these 5% cashback credit cards with rotating categories. So it's not 5% cashback on everything, and the categories change every quarter, so you have to keep up with the calendar. And sometimes you have to manually activate the categories as well, but that takes like 10 seconds. Here, there's Chase, Discover, and the City card. The Discover card, for example, from January 1st to March 31st, gives you 5% cash back on grocery stores. Next quarter is gas stations, Uber and Lyft. Next quarter is restaurants and PayPal. Next quarter is Amazon, Target, and Walmart. And this is the Chase Freedom card. In the Google Sheet I included in the links below, it compares most of these 5% cashback rotating category cards, so that way you can compare them side by side and potentially get more than one so that you can maximize your 5% categories. So here in quarter one for the Discover, you get 5% back in grocery stores. If you also apply for the Chase Freedom in quarter two, you could get another 5% cash back for grocery stores. So just like use the card according to the calendar to maximize your benefits. Just a small note though, you probably shouldn't apply for more than one credit card every 6 months in order to not lower your credit score too much. But usually it will bounce back up. You just have to wait a little bit and pay your bills on time. So this is US Bank's Cash Plus credit card. It's included in the Google Sheet that I mentioned, but I also just wanted to mention it here. It lets you choose two 5% cashback categories. So I choose home utilities and cell phone providers. Just remember, some home utilities charge you a service charge for using a credit card, so make sure it doesn't do that, or at least the service charge is less than your 5% cashback category. And you get to choose one 2% cashback category. The 5% cashback applies to only the first $2,000 every quarter. So that means a $100 maximum cashback every quarter, not including the 1% cashback that is unlimited. And this is the Chase Sapphire Preferred Credit Card. It gives you 60,000 bonus points worth $600 after you spend $4,000 on purchases in the first 3 months. Furthermore, you get double the points on travel and dining at restaurants. If you redeem through the Chase Ultimate Rewards program, you get 25% more value for your airline redemptions. So that's $750 as opposed to just the 60,000 bonus points. However, those 60,000 bonus points can be transferred to other airlines for a 1-to-1 point transfer. So say you have a 3,000 Southwest points and you need 7,000 more for an actual free paid flight. Well, then you can transfer that from the Chase Sapphire Preferred Credit Card. And there's no foreign transaction fee. But unfortunately, there is an annual fee of $95, which you may or may not get waived if you spend a lot of money, and then next year you could ask, hey, could I get this waived since I spent so much money on this card? This is just an honorable mention for if you travel a lot. This is the Schwab Bank High Yield Investor Checking Account. Using the debit card to withdraw money from ATMs, they give you a rebate worldwide, and there's no exchange rate markup or foreign transaction fee. So this is the card to use if you want to pay the lowest exchange rates when traveling to other countries. So I really hope y'all found this helpful. Please watch all my videos and hit that notification bell and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Make that money. Bye.